Hey guys, how you doing? How you doing? Well, I think this is like day 3 after we did the ponds, and you know, I left water in there because you just can't suck some of it out because of the, you know, muddy, but it'll dry up. And man, yesterday I couldn't even get in the water because by the afternoon that water was so hot. It was like stepping into a cup of coffee or something. Just way too hot. And but of course when it was getting hot it would bring the fish up, and so it was able to get a bunch more fish. But now it's just way hot, and fish, whatever, the little fish and stuff are dying. But I was just driving in and I saw like a whole bunch of birds like just waiting, you know, picking out the dead fish or otherwise anything that's moving at the top. I'm gonna try and sneak up on them so we can get a shot. Right there. Gotta be quiet because they'll get spooked. Gotta crouch down. As soon as they see me, they're gonna take off. Where they go? They're all there. They'll just wait up there in the trees. Even the little guys. You see there's a dead fish floating right there. Another dead fish floating right there. Those are like catfish. I don't know. Smaller fish. But yeah. Birds will come after them. Pick them clean. But it's hot, man. It's another scorcher. It's still early. I mean, it's well, 11 o'clock. Not that early. But I reattached this. I took the pump and I put it back on the, you know, just spitting it out in here. Get that oxygen back into the water. But and my wife came out and took out all these dead leaves. I've been in here since you know, that wind, man. That wind was crazy. That was blowing way up there. Getting a little windy. I don't have a ladder tall enough to break it off. That one already came off of the side there. It's gonna rip out the thing. I tried to untie it, but I'm gonna try and do something. And it blew all the stuff back into the dang pond. So, you know, and I'm trying to reduce the algae, or otherwise just the green color in the water. Meh. Anyway, that'll do it. Yeah, that water, I can't believe how hot it was. It was like, yeah, you couldn't even put your hand in there. And I'm like, and they're still swimming in there. It's like, what? How the heck do fish survive, you know? I know there's some deeper parts where they can get down in there, but, and the catfish, they'll just burrow into the mud, but still, man, some of them, they didn't make it. They didn't make it. All right, man, well, back at you. You guys, well, I am on the road, and I'm actually just kind of testing my GoPro as I mounted it to the dash. Well, I mean, I put one of those little sticky things to the dash, and then you know, snapped it in there. I just want to see how the video looks and see if the sound is normal, with me talking normal without much effort, because I don't like putting effort into things. So yeah, but yeah, this is just my village run from the house. I'm I'm gonna go to Global, go the back way again, and I gotta get a 1.5 inch valve for the water tank in the back, or one of the overflow tanks, so that it's an old valve on there, and when you put the pressure on, you can see it kind of spits out, so it's like leaking air. And my wife believes that the leaking air is the problem as to why the pump runs out of water, or otherwise doesn't consistently pump water all the time when you want it. Like you'll be running the hose, and then 15 minutes later it just stops. You're like, what? And so she thinks it might be an air pocket, and has instructed me to change out the valve. And although I do have a lot of PVC at home, I don't have any more valves. I probably have way too many valves, actually, already attached to stuff on the farm. I feel like I bought 50 of them at some point. But I got the air conditioning going in the truck at full blast, so I'll have to check to see how that affects the sound. Because the camera's mounted facing forward, all the sounds, like my voice, I guess, and the fan or whatever, will be coming from the back microphone primarily. Although I don't know, maybe my voice bounces off the windshield on the inside and hits the front microphone. Well, we'll see. This is a nice little small part of the village. It's actually a different village than ours. Von Mine is on the back side. This one, I forget what this is called. But it's pretty cool. There's a nice restaurant down the left there. Turn left right there. They painted those old water, I think it's called an old water basins, the clay water basins, very popular in Thai, especially the farmhouses. Where you have all your catchment, you might have 2 or 3 of those. But more and more cities connected to the water. People don't use those, but it is a what do you call that? It's a iconic piece of pottery that is part of the Thai artisan culture, and so people like to keep them. And in this case, that village there, I think there's 2 of them in front of the Wat that have been painted. There's one right there, that town circle kind of been painted, and there's another Wat over there, by there. I think it has like 2 or 3 of them painted in there. It seems to be a popular thing now, is to paint it. Looks like that tractor guy got stuck in the mud. I think he's stuck, man. The tractors, man, these guys always get stuck. I don't think there has been a tractor. Here comes another tractor. This guy's probably gonna help pull them out. I don't think there has been a tractor on my property at all that hasn't been stuck at least once, if not twice, where they have to call their friend, who is probably busy with his tractor, to come pull them out. And there was that one time, I forget what we were doing. I think it was just regular, tilling the land or whatever, but the tractor got stuck, and then the tractor that came to help him got stuck. And they had to get like a bigger tractor. I mean, they sell tractors around here, little mini tractors, you know, medium tractors, large tractors, you know, even the big old extra large kind of tractors. But you know, the affordable one is what most farmers have. Other than, you know, really the affordable one is this one right here, the low tie, which is just a tractor, kind of a tractor engine. And you mount it behind, you walk behind. That's the walking behind tractor. But more and more they're pushing the, you know, the small size tractors on the farmers and financing. You know, they basically buy the tractor and they're in it for 30 years, but they're only paying like $60 a month or whatever, you know, because that's what they can afford here as a farmer, as far as the payment. And so, you know, the size tractor is relevant to the size of the job. Well, you see that? Size job that you're doing. If it's a big job and a wet job, then a small tractor is going to get stuck. And so he's going to need help, hopefully with a bigger tractor, but sometimes your friend is a guy with a small tractor too. And so now both of you are trying to help each other, but you get stuck. Then you're going to have to call, you know, Uncle Bob or something to come out with a bigger tractor, pull you out. Most often they don't need to be pulled out really. They just need to be pulled out of the, you know, position they're in, and then, you know, then they can figure out how to navigate the rest of the way through all the mud and everything under their own power. It's just the initial big plunge into maybe some soft mud that just sucked in the tire or something and can't get it out. And of course, tires are not that cheap either. I mean, well, they're a hell of a lot cheaper than they are than in western states, but a normal, you know, little normal sized kind of tractor, the tire, if I remember, it's about $75 maybe for one of them big old tires, which I don't know, I guess that's a lot. I don't even know how much they are in America actually, but yeah, but maybe that's because rubber is made here so much too. But some of them, you know, they can't afford the tires, and so the tractor tires do not have those deep ridges that, you know, that enable you to plow right through everything. They're actually, you know, worn down, and so it's going to be easier to slip on top of the mud and not get traction, thus getting stuck. You know, I see this guy a lot driving on this road when I come through here. Actually, I guess it's a guy, it might be an old woman. I think more women ride bicycles or here, or tricycles, like that case, tri-bike. Probably doesn't have that many kids in it. I think I've been by here a couple times when it was in session. I mean, I've been on this road a million times, and I saw kids, but I only saw like, you know, like a handful. Like one teacher had their class out playing in the, you know, playing in the open field in the front there. And it looks like you're teaching all grades. Grades, you know, at least grades from you know, 5 to 8 or even 9 if the kids can't figure out how to go to a different school. The other school, I think, is out in the like high school. You know, it's a bit of a drive from here, so they probably have to get up early and get on a, you know, makeshift bus, really. Well, we rounded out here and arrived at Global House Construction, or actually it's called Global House, for all your construction needs, including the American Standard Burger, or Beggar. I don't know how to say that either. Burger, Badger, Beager. Those are the paint guys around here. But they remodeled this whole store. You used to go in that way in that opening right in front, but now you have to go around the back. That's why the arrow's there. You go around the back and you come out that way. Everybody was coming out the other way, and it was just too much already. But it looks like I can park right here in front row. Alright, well, that is it in the end of my first test. Hopefully it came out pretty good. Right now the engine's off. I'm talking at a normal tone of voice. I could probably reduce it, wind, if there was wind issues in this recording, by putting that foam cover on the GoPro before I put it out there, but maybe next time in another test. Alright, man, back at you.